5:15, May 19th. I'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. Ashley, you want to do roll call, please?
Kelly. Here. Livenberg.
Here.
Nippert.
Here.
Shaven.
Present.
Kroger. Here. Thank you.
We've all been presented the agenda. I don't think there's any changes to that. Is there, Ashley? Jarvis, no? Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
Motion. Second.
Motion by Shaven, second by Lindberg.
Roll call Kelly.
Aye.
Livenberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Anybody have some conflicts tonight? Any sharing
I
night?
do, Mayor. I have a conflict with item 4C. I will abstain from that.
Okay. And I don't benefit by 4E. I do know the person involved in that one, but I don't think I have to, I'm not voting, so I guess I don't have to abstain from anything if I'm not voting. But just put it out there, I know the guy that's taking care of that. So,
You know a guy?
yeah. All right. With that, we'll move on to the consent agenda. This is all under one motion, one roll call. We have minutes of the May 5th council meeting and May 5th special council meeting. Claims list 1362 in the amount of $112,428.52. Everybody get a chance to look at those? Questions about those? HMU Sewer and Landfill Reconciliation Report for March of '26. Sheriff's Statistical Report for April of 2026. Updated council committees and liaisons for 2026, 2027. That didn't change though, did it? From last?
Yep.
Just
So-
Richard, yeah, I went over
Richard.
to the Harlan Fire Department as liaison, so then Richard took my spot on
Okay.
Vets Commission,
Okay,
because he would be able to make those meetings easier.
okay. All right. And a renewal application for the Lounge Class C retail alcohol license pending necessary requirements and the DRAM approval.
And they got their stuff.
They got that
in.
taken
Yep.
care of, so, okay. Is there a motion for the consent agenda?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Nippert, second by Kroger.
Roll call Kelly.
Aye.
Livenberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Public hearing, present to be heard, Tara Painter, Director of the Library.
Yes.
Tara,
Good evening, Tara.
Good evening. You may have noticed we've got a lot going on.
you do.
Busy.
And,
I want to know what one of those little tank-driven concrete carriers. Those
That
things
was
are-
interesting.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I can hear it out there like they're banging on it to get it cleaned out. I'm like, that thing is pretty slick. I should look at that.
They need those guys because we're doing different colored squares. So
Yeah.
they need that little,
They can get in
they
and
can't
out.
just pour the whole darn thing.
Yeah.
They gotta make little, that kind of slowed us down a little bit. The color didn't come out the way they expected it. I guess those things are well predictable.
That's good.
But yeah, I'm here to give you a construction update. We've got a lot going on with the library. I am going to reiterate that we will not be line washing the walls. There will be no paint or anything applied to the brick. It will stay just as it is now. In fact, the problem with the color was that it clashed with our brown so badly. I was like, sorry guys, I cannot let this go. I'm not living with this. So they finally got the right color and they're gonna get the concrete done this week. They already did retaining wall last week. The concrete board this week should be done and begin structure installations. We will keep one entrance open with ADA compliance throughout this whole project. When we have to close down this west entrance, the south entrance, we're going to reopen the west entrance. And once that entrance is open, it's going to remain open. We will not be closing that back down. We've already got the automatic doors repaired that were not functional. And then that ramp will be an improved ADA access on that side. We also are at 80% of our fundraising. We're looking to raise another $20,000. So far, no substantial overruns. It's looking really good. I've not had this is my 5th go. I've not had a project stay this clean inside the budget this long. So I've got my fingers crossed we're going to keep moving like this. Our substantial completion date is July 17th. We think we're going to beat that, but here we are. And then that brings us right to the next big thing happening for the library too is RAGBRAI. We're already expecting to partner with MERTU to be the first aid tent because they expect heat exhaustion to be the major challenge for them. We're going to be meeting next week to map out what part of the library they need. We think we already know, but we're just gonna make it really official. And also, I've been talking to library directors who've done RAGBRAI, and I'm ordering a bunch of extra toilet paper and hand towels, and we can expect lines in our toilets. I have ordered extra charging stations for devices, and we're gonna have extra cords in case people lose their cords, to be ready to support the riders, where they're trying to relax during their downtime during RAGBRAI. We will be open all day that day, 7 to midnight. It was our intention anyway that we understand we'll probably actually get there at 6. The first aid tent will be 7 to midnight. We already intended to be there. I've heard that the libraries get used all day long, so we're ready to support that. And then also we've got summer reading, which takes up a lot of our time and energy. Is our busiest time of year as well. And we're doing our Wednesday programs, which have been again sponsored by Monogram Foods is sponsoring 2 programs, Shelby State Bank, the Harlan's Lions Club, and the Library Foundation is again sponsoring our kickoff with the hot dog grilling and all that fun stuff on June 3rd. So here we go. It's starting next week. So that's where we're at right now at the library. Did you guys have any questions for me about any of our exciting projects? No?
It's gonna be fabulous.
It's going to be fantastic. Yeah, we are going to be tap dance as best as we can, but it'd be neat to have those. We will have charging stations both inside the library and outside the library, Wi-Fi access inside and outside for RAGBRAI, so that we should be able to manage whatever it is that people need. Some pictures of libraries where the people are lining the walls, plugging into all the outlets. So we've created some solutions for that because we don't want that. But it's pretty neat getting all geared up for this. We're pretty excited.
We're ready for it.
That's all I know.
Thanks for the update.
Thank you, Jared. Appreciate it.
Next up, we have authorized publication and set the public hearing date of June 2nd, 2026 for the fiscal year 25-26 budget amendment.
Any questions?
Yeah, that was just nice jumping that PDF here.
We just had a few projects that didn't happen, so I have to reduce that revenue and the expense. And then we had a few revenues that we weren't quite as high as we were projecting, so I had to decrease those. I had to increase the general government budget because our server crashed, so that took quite a bit of money, and our audit was more expensive than we had planned on, so.
The server was replaced though, correct?
Yes,
It's been replaced.
HMU helped us to replace that, so.
So basically, everything's been publicized. We're just setting this to set the hearing date for June 2nd, correct?
Yep. This will be in the paper on Friday.
Correct.
I'm gonna send it to Renee after the meeting, as long as you approve it.
I will still make that motion here.
Second.
Motion by Lindberg, second by Shaven.
Roll call Kelly. Aye. Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Purchase of a new street sweeper.
Back on this.
As we talked last meeting, our sweeper is down and needs quite a bit of repair work, like $45,000. I got bids from McQueen on a new Regen X dual engine regenerative air sweeper, and I was waiting to get back with another company on bids for another one, and McQueen's gonna give us $104,000 for trade, $104,900 for trade-in on ours, and the other company was gonna give us $40,000, just because of the shape it's in. So I'm proposing to go with McQueen, and it will be
$19,648 difference between the two. Because they give us less than a trade-in, but they give us
Better price wise.
better price on the purchase, but if you put the numbers together, there's a difference of 19,648. So I think McQueen is the way to go. We'll save $20,000.
So back to the original quote then. Back to the original quote.
Correct.
Why did Armor Equipment come in so much less? Just their appraisal, the way it's set up, or?
Well, they don't manufacture the machine.
Okay.
So they take it and sell it.
They're gonna, try to stick money into something they don't sell and try to get something out of it in the long run. The way this is set up with Elite, we'll have a $18,971 down payment due July 1 of '26, and then July 1, '27, we'll pay it off.
And there's no interest.
Interest free.
Interest free.
Interest-free.
And that's the
And then we'll
360.
get extended warranty with that is in the bid.
Yeah, it's a 3-year extended warranty.
3 year, yeah.
Instead of, what, 1 year?
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 year on the engine, 2 on the chassis, so after that expires, we'll have 3 more years.
I can find it here.
Jeff,
Like I
is-
say, we can't even sweep right now, so.
What's the delivery date on that, upon approval?
They have the machine, they brought it down, we've tested it, and everybody likes it. Does a better job than the last one, and
Does this go back to kind of the previous style you had, Jeff, before this one?
this one's a dual engine. The last one was a single engine that drove the engine and the PTO. That's where the back part, PTO system that runs the sweeper, took a,
That's where we're having trouble with the one now is,
so the dual engine will be much better. Which, the one before this had the dual engine too.
What was lifespan on that one?
If we maintain it like we maintain, we should get 20 years out of it.
It's better than 5 years.
And to add that, to get that extended warranty for 3 years, it's $5,125 more. So the price of $257,661 is including that extended warranty for 3 years.
And then we do have add-ons, the rear suction hose for picking up stump grindings and stuff like that is not on the machine right now. It's added in on the quote. After we purchase, we'll set a date up with the company, they'll take it, put that on, and a high water pressure system to clean out our storm drains.
That'd be
I'd
nice.
have to have that to try to do that job, so everything is included in on the quote. Any question?
Do you say that was the same brand that we have now or a different brand?
It's in the same brand, but it's a whole different line of that brand.
Okay.
Like I say, it's a dual engine instead of a single, which is, yeah.
you have questions for Jeff? A motion to approve this?
Motion.
It's in the budget. Second.
Motion by Shaven, second by Lindberg.
Roll call Kelly. Aye. Lindberg.
Aye.
Nipper.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for the info, Jeff.
Yep.
You can see pictures of it in action. Ninth and Court.
Oh, Lee's down here.
We'll give you a ride, yeah.
It's dual passenger, so if
Go for a ride along.
And I want a picture of that
It's
too.
needed, it's noted when not in service, so we're glad to get it back up and
Yeah.
running and get it going. So appreciate the effort on that, Jeff. Thank you.
Next up, action regarding the 2-year fuel bids for fiscal year 26-27 and 27-28. 2 bids. Right?
Yep.
And if I could speak on this one too, we're at Fast Stop now, and I recommend staying there just because of the parking.
The ability to
You
get
go
a
up
truck.
across from Hy-Vee, we get every truck in there and everything, you're not getting them in there. At the end of the day, when we're plowing snow, yeah, and that is.
It's hard to get out of there.
It's, so if we could stay down below, I'd recommend that.
Current FS bid right now is actually coming across cheaper than the current one that was provided by FSC, correct?
For the discount on the unleaded, but then the bulk
And the
Diesel.
is a little higher.
Okay.
There's a 3 cents difference in that.
Two bids, I mean, it's been, you have current FS now? Any problems with them?
we have Agriland right now.
Agriland
Yeah, well,
FS.
passed out,
Agriland
yeah,
FS.
no problem. If something goes down, we got numbers, they're right there.
Jim, do you have any comments on this?
I just concur with Jeff. When you look at the bids, FSC is 3 cents cheaper at the pump, but their bulk price is quite a bit more. So it's kind of a wash that way if you look at it that way. Agriland FS is easier to get in and out of. I have to use both for the non-ethanol gas for the mowers and that. So, it just seems like it's easier to stick with who you're using. We've flip-flopped 3 or 4 times since I've been here. It seems like that transition is never real smooth. And it just, FS is a lot easier to get in and out of. I guess that's just.
I guess hearing that from 2 superintendents, I'll just make a motion to go ahead and, for Agriland FS City of Harlan fuel bid.
Actually, do you know what the difference in the, like, the annual cost would be? Like how many gallons that would be for the price
Like, I
difference?
did 3
Would it
cents
be-
times 5,000 gallons, and it was $150.
A year difference?
Yeah. We actually did that this afternoon.
The bulk tank we have a 200-gallon bulk tank that we get filled up
Once a week?
every other week. It's 90 cents cheaper from FS than FSC on that bid. So that's where it's kind of interesting how they're cheaper on the bulk tank delivery, but a little more at the pump. So it's trying to figure out where your best savings is there.
My motion still stands, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, is there a second on that motion?
Second.
Motion by Lindberg, second by Nipper.
Roll call Kelly.
Aye.
Lindberg.
Aye.
Nipper.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thanks for the input, guys. Review and approve multi-purpose permit application 2026-008 for the west side.
Topic of discussion. Cindy, how are you this evening?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Appreciate you being here. I believe this is the second time that this was submitted. The first time we had a couple of questions in reference to, I think we had to reach out to some of the public safety officials. We got some input, yeah, because I think it was on,
It
Her
was
one-
never on an agenda.
No, her first one
That
was
was for
for
the-
their big celebration.
big celebration, okay. I apologize, I misspoke on
Yeah,
that.
this one here was reviewed by the all superintendent. I had an opportunity to talk to Bruce also too for the safety aspect of it, the fire department. And the sheriff department was discussed EMA and EMS and all have their input on this, and Bruce approved it, I went ahead and approved it, and also Chris Byland also approved it, so I don't know if there's any other issues, I mean.
So
the
this
map-
is closing off the alleys all 3 ways, is that right?
No,
No.
well,
Okay.
there'll be gates. There's a picture, it shows gates, they'll be open. As I was told by Ragbri that I had to have open gates, but I'll have people standing at each gate.
So as
Yeah.
you see on the picture there. that
Yeah, it's on the.
It'll be the L shading.
Yep.
It'll come in off of Court Street and then go down behind the library.
And you mentioned you're gonna go a little bit into the north, is that correct?
I'm just gonna go down to Randy Warren's garage, right where Molded Products, old building, you know, the two buildings that, like the library sits here, Molded Products sits here. Well, old Molded Products, I don't know what it is now. That's all the further I'm going. But you can come, there'll be an opening on the east, and there'll be an opening in Alpha Market. The band will be in front of, on the end of Court.
So people can walk
Well-
through, people can walk through there, no.
Walk through where?
Walk through that alley behind you.
They can come, they got two entrances, exits stick it out
If,
and in.
if they go in, they're going into your event, right?
Yes, yes. And they can come through the front door as well.
Okay.
And exit out our front door, obviously, so.
And then will that leave Randy Orn room to get in and out?
I already
Or have
spoke to
you talked to
Randy.
him? Okay, and he's fine with it?
He's got another parking garage, he said he's gonna put his cars over there, and he's gonna drive. He has no problem with it. I've actually spoke to everybody that's, and we're in the process right now, Tony Carter and us are doing, we're putting in all new cement behind the West Side's original bar part, behind West Central, and behind the Camlin building, old Camlin building. We're filling all of that in. It's a mess back there, so
Okay.
we're gonna redo it and hopefully have it done this week or next week. So that's our goal. Gary Hobbs doing it. So it's gonna be done, I think, pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
as far as I'm concerned, I think it'll be good, really good, actually.
So this isn't going to interfere with other vendors that will be out on the street by the library? Or the
We'll
first
have-
aid station?
You have to move somebody now.
Well, right now, we're supposed to have vendors on Court Street, but if we approve this, then they'll be moved.
Okay.
How that-
Mine's not going into Court Street.
Right, but they're
The vendors
worried
are on
that
the
they
back
won't
side
be
of that,
able
so-
to hear with the band right there. So we would have to just move them somewhere
And
else.
Vendor Street is starting to close on Court at 9th and Court, correct? Down?
They planned on having all the bike
Block it.
shops from 7th and Court to 9th and Court. But if the band's there, they don't want those vendors there.
Well, I mean, my personal opinion, we had a band facing south last time, and they had the vendors for the bike shops there. The music was gonna go the direction it was going. My music's going this way. It's going now north. So it's gonna be actually probably not as loud as it is if the bands were
Sound projected towards them.
correct.
And also too, I'm looking as a.
Those are rag drive vendors, so this is coming from,
I'm-
they wanna move if there's a band right there, so.
And I think we can find a way to accommodate that, but I'm looking for local business. The whole purpose of doing this is to give opportunities for local business to make revenue.
So,
So I think probably
Right.
if it requires us to do a little bit of extra and direct people in different area, but.
so this is
local
what it looks
business has
like
been
right
here for
now,
years
and
to
then
take that
this is what
benefit.
it look like,
To me,
but then to
it's
move.
worth it.
Just
And you
down
can put
the
other vendors there, right? Just not the rag vendors?
Nope, the plan will just have porta potties on Court Street then.
And you'll still have access.
No, I'm getting my
No,
own part.
Bruce.
Oh, I was gonna say, yes.
We're good with
And yes, and Bruce is good with the safety and stuff like that for the fire department, so that's why I was making sure
What,
he's
yeah,
okay with that.
those guys are, you guys are the experts, so,
And
yeah,
we are gonna have our own porta potties inside our
okay.
our
Inside
beer
your
gardens.
fence.
Yeah.
Like, by the looks of this, it looks like they're using porta potties to block the street off.
Yeah, kinda, looks, from that picture it does.
Like our layout of like where vendors and things are gonna go, it looks like they're gonna have porta pots to
This is-
block the road off
Yeah,
on Court Street.
this is my Ragbri map, so.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, not yours, yep.
Oh, I was like, oh, okay.
Yep,
But then I'm just doing it for people that are in there, so they don't have to walk out, keep leaving in and out, in and out.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole,
Makes
it's
sense.
gonna be bottlenecked all over downtown. As far as, I mean, worried
Yeah.
about traffic and stuff, I mean, it's gonna be closed off. There's
Yeah.
not, I mean, there's the first aid station that's gonna be at the library, I guess, but I mean, as far as any major medical's gonna go to the hospital anyway, it's gonna be, I
Right.
mean, I'm not saying temporary, but a Band-Aid station, so, I mean,
The key
Really,
thing
anywhere
is-
you go in the downtown area, it's gonna be wall-to-wall people, so if you have a band here, I mean, the people, it gives variety, it supports local business, so.
Absolutely.
EMS is okay with it, fire's okay with it, sheriff's office didn't put up any objections, so.
As long as safety's there and, you know, it's a local business,
This
it's trying to
is
generate some
original.
revenue, if we can accommodate
These are
ourselves and move
right
it somewhere else.
vendors.
The
But
bike shop,
they're
we
gonna
can do
ship
that.
them basically down a block, so, is my understanding.
Okay, is there a motion to approve MPP 2026-008?
Also motion.
Second?
Motion by Lindberg, second by Kroger.
Roll call Kelly.
Aye.
Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert. Shaven. Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you. Oh, is Peterson on there?
Yep.
I'm here.
Peterson.
I missed it, so I'll just.
Perfect, sounds good.
Appreciate you taking the time and drawing that up for us, a little more clarification, these
Yeah.
things, so.
Thanks, Cindy.
Thanks,
I'm not
Cindy.
an architect, but
It
it works.
was good enough for us.
Do you wanna, since you're on camera, do you wanna announce who you're having? No?
I think they already announced it.
I already put it out there, yeah.
I think somebody, like that band, I think announced it
Well, yeah,
I
he
think I
did
saw it
way
on there.
before. Yeah,
on theirs anyway.
one of them, yeah.
I don't remember, but I think I saw
I
it.
didn't know Keith played guitar.
He did, the guy, the other band, Wrecked Becky did, but it's Western Sky as well. So, they're a country band, so they'll be, and that's earlier in the evening, so a lot of them vendors, I'm assuming,
Bike shops be
are
closed.
gonna probably be gone. I mean, by the time they, doesn't start till 4, so,
I think they said, yeah, the Ragbri one, they're till 9 is their hard close for the Ragbri vendors, 9 PM.
How late are your bands going?
11, just 8 to 11.
Okay,
All right, moving on to item E. Remove and approve change order number 1 for Park Electric for JJ Jensen.
I want to explain this one a little bit. Musco is the general contractor for this project, so this change order first will have to get verified or approved by them before we pay it, but I wanted to bring it in front of us before they approved it, and then we waited another 2 weeks on that. So it's gonna be up to Musco, number 1, to approve it, and then if they do, if we get approval, then we can just pay it when we get billed from them. What it is the lights for Field 2 are the only lights that are done. Arc Electric put in a bid for doing all 5 fields down there. This bid, they did, or this change order, they did some extra work, some extra trenching while trenches were open to make it easier for the next phase. And that, so it's all work that needed to be done at some time, and their total bid, this will come off of that total bid. So I can't remember if their total bid for all the fields was 115,000. This 8,000 will still come off of that. Their bid isn't gonna go up to 123. So we're just, instead of paying in 2027 or whenever we do the rest of the project, we're paying it now. So it's just work that needed to be done to facilitate the other projects. The only thing about it is they didn't ask for approval before they did it. They just went ahead and did it and then said, here's the change order. So, you know, that's the only thing. It's work that needed to be done at some point for the project.
Save time and money in the long run.
yeah,
Yeah, mobilization. Keep-
proactive.
So,
It's already on the ground.
So basically, we just need to make the motion to approve it to allow it for.
Second, is that a motion?
Yeah, so yeah, I'm sorry, I was speaking,
Motion.
yeah, motion by.
Kind of by Lindberg and
Yeah.
second, for sure, by Kroger.
Mumbled motion by Lindbergh.
Roll call Kelly.
Aye.
Peterson. No.
He's muted. We can pass him.
Okay.
Yep.
Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven. Kroger.
Aye.
Next up, we need to review and approve the real estate contract with Sheehan Holdings LLC.
So there were some requests came back from Sheehan and is asking to waive the closing cost. And the reason that is because the norm is the buyer doesn't pay sales closing costs. That's where it's coming from. But I kind of explained to him the reason that we're adding that in there is because of the price of the lots are so cheaper. And overall, I was talking to Todd Ogden and say probably 1,000 or less. And also he's asking to extend the term of the contract to be 3 years instead of 2 years because it has some future projects right now planned. And he's thinking about starting it next year. So if he purchased now, he wants the client at least have a wiggle room to allow him to have those 3 years. So it's minimal, but it has to come back to the council for few because the traditional contract was including closing costs. Now we're trying to find a way to remove that in order to make it happen. So there'll be those 5 lots, and I look at it. You guys mow it. The street department, they mow it every year. There's a cost to the city, so if we can waive that potentially and just get lots going and have at least 5 homes. I estimated roughly and build 5 homes in there, we can generate at least $10,000 a year into property taxes. So.
And has the city granted extensions for anybody else that has bought and
Yes, in the past. Yeah.
they granted them?
That might,
I think didn't we granted it after the fact? We didn't grant it when they bought it, but we granted it when they got into it and said, hey, we can't get, we intend to do it.
That was the modular home. That
Yeah.
was before your time.
Yeah,
They came in,
Yeah.
the initial one was here, then they came in and asked for the 6 month, and then that didn't fall through, so.
And these are the final 5 lots
These are the
in
final
the
lots, right.
Christensen
They'll be done, yes.
subdivision, right?
Yep.
And then they'll be responsible for upkeep and
Upkeeping, mowing, and all that
stuff.
stuff. Yeah.
Frees you up on that.
Mowing, snow removal, sidewalks, yeah.
Oh, makes sense. And gets that done and wraps us up, final 5.
And then if they don't, just to verify, if they don't follow through with the contract, then you keep the money that they paid for
Yeah,
the
when you
lots.
get the lots back.
And then you get the land back to resell.
Resell,
Yep.
yeah.
And this is the second time around with a different buyer, correct?
Yes.
On these lots?
Yep.
Okay. Is there a motion to move forward with this? By waiving the fees in 3 years? Okay. Motion by Shaven,
Second?
second by Kroger.
Roll call Kelly,
Aye.
Peterson,
Aye.
Lindberg,
Aye.
Nipper,
Aye.
Shaven, Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Next, we need to review and approve the multi-purpose permit 2026-011 for Robert Cook for the 4th of July fireworks at J.J. Jensen Park.
So Robert stopped by here at City Hall, we talked and gave me the permit and wanted to ask him, we have to make sure that we get the signature from the fire department. And we got all that taken care of. As you can see, everybody else approved it. So there'll be, he's with American Legion, so he's gonna be taking care of the fireworks. He kind of mentioned probably this would be the last year they're doing because of the cost.
Yeah.
And people can do fireworks at their homes now. They don't have to go out there to do it, so.
Hardly anybody does, though.
Come down to my neighborhood.
It's usually a contest, and which one's better, Harlan's or
Yeah.
north, south, east, and west of Harlan, so, yeah. What, $10,000, is that what I saw on there, what it costs for them to do this? They raise it just by donations? for the
Yeah,
Legion?
raise it by donation and
Yeah.
stuff like that, but they don't have any people, because people are buying their own now, so they're not
Yeah,
donating, so,
Plus we're getting the 15%
yeah.
royalty
yeah.
discount.
So,
Yeah.
this might be the last year, it just depends.
Okay.
Interesting contractor with explosives, but hey, it's the 250th birthday. I'll make that motion.
Second?
Motion by Lindberg, second by Kroger.
Roll call Kelly.
Aye.
Peterson.
Aye.
Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Review and approve multipurpose permit 26012 Hanson House Senior Living.
So for this one, they're having their block party at the community party main area there, so I think they've done this last year, is that correct?
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. So it's just a continuation of this every year, I guess. And it's also got approved by everyone, so.
This is the end of May, like 2 weeks?
Yeah, May
Yeah.
30th.
Yep. 10 to 3.
10, yeah, man.
It'd probably be pretty well attended, because if you shop at the local IV, your groceries, you're getting bagged in a black bag. It
And
says the Hanson
family
House
time.
Senior Living that has their flyer and that's advertising this open house, so.
Nice.
It's
fair
every
way.
community right now.
Yeah, so it's definitely getting out there, so.
Okay, is there a motion for that
So motion.
permit?
Second?
Motion by Lindberg, second by Kroger.
Roll call Kelly.
Aye.
Peterson.
Aye.
Lindberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Jarvis, City Administrator's Report.
Okay, so, Harlan Airport apron expansion project is moving as planned. There was a need of millings. How many tons did you take out there?
Well, they was calling for 60, ended up being like 135 ton,
So they're gonna
making an access road.
access road to get into the area where they're doing the project, so. We schedule bi-weekly.
All in it, all. 160.
It's a city facility owned, so there's no cost to them. So we're just moving, it's just moving from one section to the next. And then we're gonna have bi-weekly meetings with just update on the project, how is it going and stuff. So far, everything's going as planned. And then the river access project is still moving forward, but the DOT identified some issue related to elevation changes caused by erosion and stuff. So LT Lee and Associate is going back and communicating with DOT right now to figure out what the plans will be. But HOP is still doing other projects that's needed out there, clearing area and stuff like that, so. May 5th, attend Shelby County Chamber of Commerce Industry Ribbon Cutting at Wings and Wishes Coffee Shop in Portsmouth. Also attend a meet and greet with Paul Farm at the Country Club. And then May 6th, I met with Bob Cook from American Legion. We talked about the 4th of July fireworks. And then have a weekly meeting scheduled with the Paul, with the Chamber of Commerce. And we're gonna do economic development. The focus is housing and retail businesses and stuff like that. Trying to figure out a way to continue to have economic development, especially in the housing area. May 8th, I attended the Vets Commission meeting. May 12th, I attended the HEB board meeting, at a nuisance meeting and Parks and Recreation meeting. And then May 13th, I attended Shelby County Wellness Alliance. And also met with John Baumeister from PFM, Finance Advisory, LC. He's gonna be retiring in July 31st. He was my to-go person when it comes to finance and stuff like that. So they have a new guy, his name is Chief Schultz, really nice guy. They came out here and visited us, so he's gonna be taking over from him. So hopefully he does a great job, just like John. So. May 14th, I attended Lucas Oil Silver National Meeting. The focus on supporting local businesses, including representatives from HMU, Performance Grading, Patriots Choice, and the county too. So we had a few people out here discussing about how we can accommodate the local businesses and stuff to take advantage of this event, including the map and the route that they're gonna come from the Speedway to downtown and back to downtown, and then back to the Speedway. So we're gonna have identified a route that can help them, because they come up with trailers and stuff, so they're not gonna be able to unhook those, so they can be able to use their four-wheelers and stuff like that. So the sheriff department's involved also too, to identify that route. We're gonna have tags and numbers given to them, so if they get out the way, we know exactly who it is, so we can monitor that way. I attended EMA executive meeting And I think that's all I have.
Not like you haven't had anything going on.
And also looking for volunteers for the Rock Buddies, even in Lucas Oil. So if you know anyone else that wants to volunteer,
You guys created a sign up for that, didn't you? For writing stuff like that. Have you had much hits off of it?
We have like 26 volunteers right
And we're
now.
looking for 250? Got a long ways to go.
Yeah.
so I'm sending those to some business owners and stuff, especially with, you know, sending monogram if people want to volunteer and stuff, and molded product and stuff like that, so we can continue having people sign up, so.
Are we providing like a shirt or anything for volunteers or like? I mean,
Yep.
so.
Brad Brad provided what, 200, 250?
Yeah,
250.
250 sounds right.
So they provide a standard shirt, then we can put potential sponsors on the back if we want to at our own
Yeah.
expense. Or like they said, they do a QR code, what's been very popular. Whatever you put on the QR code on the sleeve and on the back, that way if you're out there with the public,
So
the
we'll scan it.
riders can just scan with their phone and you may not even have to interact with them.
There we go.
And we got the sponsorship going too, so I'm gonna be sending that out. We have the list of the dollar amount that we need from each sponsor. I'll forward that to Troy too and the rest of the group, so you guys can see Meyer kind of put it together, so. And then we can see if somebody wants to sponsor stage or whatever, so I'll set the cost a little bit. So that'll be coming out this week,
Okay.
hopefully tomorrow.
Anything else for Jarvis? Thank you, sir. Under my report, I have one item to appoint Randy Oren to fulfill the remaining term of Jim Shelton on the HMU Board of Trustees that would expire November 20th of 2027. Because Jim's done, right? He stepped down a month or so ago,
Yeah.
effective immediately or whatever that was, so, yeah. He had other commitments that were taking him away from
Yeah.
being around here, so.
Yeah, work and so forth, it's easy.
Talked to Randy and he's agreed to fill that role if he's appointed.
Motion.
Second?
And,
Motion.
I had, Paul created a small leadership group. We're gonna have a small leadership group, we're gonna be meeting every third, fourth Friday, yeah. So that group is gonna focus more on economic development also too, and see what's going on in each other organizations and stuff like that, so. And down the road, probably might end up recruiting more people. So.
Good.
Roll call, Kelly.
Abstain, I should have mentioned that as a conflict.
Perfect.
I forgot.
Peterson. Lundberg.
Aye.
Nippert.
Aye.
Shaven.
Aye.
Kroger.
Aye.
Thank you.
Well, thanks to Mr. Shelton for his
I tried,
5 years?
yeah,
5?
well, 4.5, right?
We recognized him at our last meeting.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a
Whatever that-
6-year term, so
whatever
yeah,
that
we've been up to
resolution said.
27.
Was he a fill-in term though?
Well, I'm trying to think,
I think
because,
he was a fill-in.
Yeah, I think he was.
because he was
I think
there,
he filled
I'll be
in for-
coming up on 4 years, and he was there when I was hired, so.
Yeah.
So he might have been a fill-in, and then he was on a 6-year run. so.
6-year term, that's a long commitment though. I mean.
It is.
Is there, I mean,
It takes a day or two to kind of
Like I
figure out
said,
what's
it's
going
like
on.
a 2-year learning
You can
curve,
quit at
and
any
then,
time.
yeah.
It's
I
not
like
like-
this
But
strategy.
I suppose it's something you want to custom to, yeah, because what was his name that was on it for 2 terms?
Dave.
Dave Jerome.
Dave. Good deal.
And Mr. Plum is here tonight. I don't know, I mean, we always open the floor up to the chamber director if you want to have any comments.
Just wanted to introduce myself and say I'm glad to be here, appreciate the financial support that the city gives the chamber, and looking forward to meeting y'all and getting to know you better and working with you.
Thank you.
Well, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
We're gonna
glad
put you in the
you're
hot
here.
seat next month though, so.
Yeah.
I'll have a whole list of questions. Just kidding.
I was gonna give him 2 weeks to the next meeting. Hey, Jay's on that time. We'll do a little
Yeah,
more.
we'll be next month, right?
I don't know if I'll be here. I might pro tem need something to do. All right. HMU, Joe Ruschenberg.
All right, hello everyone.
Hello.
Good evening.
Just a few quick things, some updates. On the fairground electric for the new campsites, all conduit is in the ground, so they're moving right along, our electric crews are. Started setting the bases for the 10 transformers I think we got to set. And they hope to be pulling wire next week, so moving right along, trying to stay ahead of the curve. Next item, working on getting final info to the DNR for approval of well 36. If you remember, we talked about that quite a while ago. Basically, well 36 is going to be the conversion of the test well for our deep well 35. So instead of abandoning that after well 35 was put into production, DNR is allowing us to utilize that well as a production well. Be able to get 200 to 300 gallon a minute out of it. It's just a 6-inch casing, but kind of thought, well, the way the drought situation is, and we're down in that deep aquifer with this test well, if they would allow us, let's turn that into a well, and it just helps with our overall production. So just got a few red lines, a few questions they had on what we submitted, so I'm actually going to hopefully get those sent either this week or early next week to DNR for them to try to approve that. And if we get approval, then like I said, we can slowly bring that back on, or slowly bring that online also to help with the overall production. Water department, if you've been out and about, is replacing 2 galvanized services on Garfield across from the emergency room, or emergency part of the hospital. Basically what happened there was, found out one house has kind of a lot of that's going on. I think it even goes on the sewer side. One service is trying to serve 2 or 3 houses. So basically, both were galvanized lines, so we're just going to replace those as part of our project, getting rid of the recommendation through the lead service line survey that we did. So they're working on getting those replaced. Should have that done this week. And then lastly, we're just continuing to work on preparing for RAGRAD, both in the water and electric departments. Any questions for me?
I see you guys are advertising, you must be looking at changing software or something for surveys to get out there for like consolidated bills to go between telecommunications and separate bill to
It's in the very early stages.
the other stages. Okay. I just wondered because I like you currently use PSN right now, the Payment Service Network, and they had an app, and the app just disappeared, and now it's all like web-based or something. So.
Oh, we didn't know that.
Yeah, because you log in the app, it said it
disappeared.
expired, it's no longer usable, so then I had to go to the website and then recreate and log in, and it's a lot different to use versus
Than
what
the old-
the app, yeah, because the app would store your payment information, where the website, it's a little,
Well, whether we change softwares or not, we will be eventually changing our online payment portal.
okay.
So that will,
Yeah, I just seen you had like 35 or 36 people that responded to the survey, so I just
That's
was
it.
thinking,
yeah.
get that plug out there, people, okay.
Are you talking about the PSN app?
But yeah, we'll have to look at that, because they did not notify us of that, and we haven't had anybody else say that it's gone.
As far as I know, that stopped working for me like a year or 2 ago.
Now, I paid up until February, then March, I go in and it's like, it's no longer valid, and
Yeah.
you have to follow a link and it takes you to the website.
I just used it.
You probably generate a little more revenue at the website versus what I do in that. They're gonna keep giving it, yeah.
I'm just saying, I just used it, so.
Because I was gonna say, we have not heard, and we have people that use that a lot.
Interesting.
They're slowly knocking us off by chunks.
Yeah,
Your
there's
time is coming.
Alphabetical.
Are you planning to
Yeah.
supply water like what you did last year for
Utilities.
original water? If it needed, you guys have the capacity
Yeah,
to
if
do that?
needed. I think we got the capacity to where we could do that, but haven't had any conversations with them yet.
Okay.
And I know they're skating along okay yet, right?
Yeah.
But I'm sure once we get hotter and drier, I mean, we have noticed too, where before these rains, people, I think were starting to water a little bit more. So the plant was running a few more hours than it typically would, during the day, so.
Okay, I have to.
But yeah, we'll kind of monitor that
It's like
regardless.
a link I have saved now.
Help out work, yeah.
Cause if we're
So
to
you
do
do
this,
it the way
we
it's
can
original
still
water,
use
that's
it.
what I'm asking.
Oh, there you go.
Do you have to replace your test well then, Joe, if you convert that into a real well? What does that
Yeah,
mean?
basically on that mirror, they, normal practice with DNR, but they would come back and say you dismantle everything and plug that test well, just to protect the aquifer. Typically, that's
They're
what's
allowing
done.
you to
So,
use
yeah,
it.
so here, it's just kind of with the drought thing, we just thought, well, hey, we're gonna ask the question,
Yeah,
why abandon that if maybe we can use it?
Right.
So, yeah, I think with the way the drought situation has been the last few years, they were,
But the whole other side.
yeah, why not?
Yeah.
That's probably not.
So,
glad you asked the question, so.
yeah, it was just kind of one of those things, it doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah.
People
So-
like having separate due dates.
But yeah, typically though, the person,
It's just not nice.
you would turn around and you would just abandon that test well once it's not needed anymore, once the actual production well's put into service.
So we have a 300 and 200.
We'll get, you know, hopefully get 10, 15 years out of it,
Email myself about the app.
it'll all help. Actually produces better than our other shallow wells, I mean. So.
All the campsite at Speedway do have electric, is that correct? Electricity?
Well, not all of them there, Jarvis, it's actually just the sites that are on the fairgrounds property.
Okay.
So in other words, that fence that's on the east side over there where the horse arena is, there will be hookups running down that fence. So there will be one row out in that farm field that, Gary's renting ground from, that can have access to electric. But then the next 3 rows are gonna be just camping only. There will be no electric, no water to those.
Okay.
And I don't know what the plan is, I guess, with fairground board either, the fair board, as far as getting water to these newer, right now, there's just a select few there around field 3 that have actually water and electric, but I don't know what the plans are eventually down the road that they would extend water to some of these other electric hookups on the east side of the fairgrounds. I guess that's to be determined yet. See how those go. All right.
Anything else for Joe?
Nothing more?
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
Any comments from the public?
Oh, here comes
Mr.
Tim.
Change my hat, drop my dime.
I wasn't going to, because I got company and we're feeding them, and I burnt the ribs, so I'm not allowed at home right now.
So you just need something to do to kill some
So
time.
we might be here a little while right now, a little hot back home. No, I just want to give a quick update. Pool will be opening, they're scheduled to open right now, Monday, Memorial Day. We were hoping to try to get it open Saturday. We ran into some kinks filling it, found some more leaks. Through Tony's efforts, he found them, got them plugged, so we're good to go. But it also pushed back lifeguard training, so we had push opening back till Monday, Memorial Day. So I just wanted to let everybody know that it is full. We will be open Monday, Memorial Day, pending everything goes well. So that's pretty much all I got. So, thank you, everybody.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Oh,
Uh-oh, he's back.
No, you want it, you're
You
done.
said goodbye.
this was the most important part. We are short lifeguards. If you look on Facebook, you see a bunch of communities are short on lifeguards. I know one community cut their pool hours over half, so because of lifeguards. So if anybody is looking for a position, a job, we are hiring lifeguards left and right. So if anybody knows anybody, please send them our way. That's it, I promise.
Better hit BK on your way out.
Anybody else? Anybody up here?
Ready for the summer.
Congrats to all the recent graduates,
Yep.
college and high school.
Last day of school in Harlan.
Thursday.
Thursday, 2 days.
Summer begins.
Yeah.
It'll be over before we know it.
Meeting adjourned.